it's the English Simmer here, and for our holiday present this year from the Sims team, they have decided to challenge me, and I will always accept a challenge from the Sims team. However, I'm kind of screwing you lot over by this one because I'm uploading this when it actually ends, because it is, of course, a shell challenge, and if you uploaded it by like 6 p.m. this evening, which is when this video is going to be going live, I am so sorry for the sabotage. You actually could be in with the chance of, I'm fairly sure, winning an expansion pack. And they have basically challenged Simmers to spark something with this shell challenge. Create the plumbob home of your dreams. They are a little bit more lax than our usual rules. Whenever I do like my Pride shell challenge, not June, it's not Pride month, it's also not summer. We are in the depths of winter, and my friends, I am trying to spark my will to live by doing this shell challenge. So existing walls can't be deleted. However, you can actually add additional walls. You can add doors, windows, wallpaper, flooring, foundation, furniture, and more. Imagine if I just painted it green and was like, that's it. I'm not gonna be taking myself too seriously. I'm also not very good at tooting my own horn, and let's be real, I am hashtag not a builder, so I absolutely am not about to turn this into a masterpiece. If there's one thing that I am, it is relatable to the non-builders of the Sims 4 community, which after James's poll results, apparently we're in the minority, so let's rise up against these builders and save our game. This is the initial shell. The most annoying thing about this is instantly all my hopes and dreams were destroyed, which is honestly how I felt when I loaded up The Sims 3 for the first time in my life, because I was like, okay, sick, I'll just cut this in half. You cannot get this to be cut in half. Is this a rhombus? I never know. I wasn't very good at maths. What can I say? I'm gay. First off, I am gonna delete these stairs. They technically didn't say I had to keep them. They just said I couldn't change any existing walls. So I don't think I'm breaking the rules. I am gonna paint this green because I do want it to be a plumbob. I mean, I could just go all the way. This one kind of makes sense for the theme that I am going with this plumbob, which we will get into. Oh, I'm already seeing so much potential. It is not just a shell of its former self. I'm gonna call her Michelle. It's evergreen, it's festive. Probably, honestly, gonna put some grass on here. Let's be real. Green grass. Sorry. Oh, we could do a cute little rooftop garden. Maybe that's why they had stairs. I was like, absolutely get out of here, Sims team. Don't do that to me. So my thinking of this build, even though I can't chop it in half, which I really wanted to, I'm gonna split it into 4. This is gonna be our first section. This is gonna be our second, and then this is gonna be our third and fourth. This is going to be absolutely horrific to build in. I wanted to split this into 4 sections because we have 4 Sims games so far. Yes, we have spoken a little bit here on this channel about Project Renee, but I personally think she is years and years in the future. This is going to be my living room, this is going to be my bedroom, this is going to be my kitchen, and this is going to be my bathroom, and each one of these sections is going to be based on a Sims game from the franchise. So the living room is the one and only Sims 1. I was gonna make it the kitchen because, you know, I would hazard guess, minus the goths, the newbies are probably like the second most iconic family out of the Sims 1. We actually got their little throwback set in the Sims 4 as well, which was so stinking cute, but I was like, nah, you know what? Living rooms in the Sims 1 were actually iconic. Honestly, what I've realized in like the last few years of doing YouTube really is what really makes like The Sims fun for me is like playing it as if I were my child self. Like that's when I get the most out of this game personally, and so that's why I decided to do this. I just thought it would be so much fun to like basically take it back to when I was a child and do all the weird stuff that I used to do as a kid. So I already know that I would have so many of these like weird grid lights up. You know what? We should just get one normal light. I'm not a heathen. Oh my god. And just to prove it, let there be light. So the thing that I remember the most about being a little kid is I would choose a wall like this. I would choose the most vile patterns that the Sims could have in a house. I will say it's honestly kind of homophobic that we don't have the incredible, iconic, amazing assets that The Sims 1 used to have. I don't know why, but this wallpaper gives me like big Sims 1 energy, as does this one, but they're not funky enough. There's not too many colors in them. Hello, why do we just get red, green, and black? They're like, this is for Vixella, who loves Christmas, and the goths, and that's it. Can we get a refresh of wallpapers, please, in 2023? Why does it only just hit me that next year is going to be 2023? That is vile. I would do the whole room in it. I would deck it out. I was 6 years old when I played The Sims 1, okay? Like, you can't come for me right now because you're being mean to a child. This is you as a baby. Do you remember it? And then I probably would have gone for, I don't know why, because I hate zebra print nowadays. I know this is a giraffe print. I hate animal print, I should have said. Like, I myself would never wear animal print. We have no blow up sofas, which, hello, why would you not want a sofa that you get sweaty and stick to and then it gives you a skin peel as you get yourself off it? However, this one really reminds me of a sofa that we used to have. Remember the red one that had like a roll on the back, and the seating also had like a roll? Like, whilst this doesn't come in the iconic red that the red roller used to come in, it does give off the same energy. Ooh, but then this one also, no, this one's too fancy. And then I already know if I had this as an option as a child in The Sims 1, I would have used it. So obviously I am going to. Where is my classic jukebox? Because you know that this bad boy would honestly probably be behind the sofa. And then I need a dance floor. The most unhinged build that I think I've possibly done in my life. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh my god, as if you wouldn't want to live here. If the toilet was connected to the Sims 1 room, I would have absolutely put this. Don't get me wrong, we've come a lot further. It's now gender neutral, which we love to see. So I think as a child, I probably, for the kitchen, would have gone, probably like this door, because it reminds me of like a kitchen door for some reason. So let's plop that bad boy down. And then for the bedroom, definitely this one, like all covered in stickers and drawings. Also, kind of reminds me of The Sims 1, not gonna lie, with like the little spaceship and the... That's about it. Plant Sims, I guess. None of those were in The Sims 1. Why am I acting like they are? There is a little sailboat. Vagina pineapple. Vagina pineapple. Oh, Sims on Holiday. Best soundtrack of all time. I feel like I just used to put like every hobby available in a living room. So definitely an easel, a chess table. Yes, yes, yes. Why do I not have BB.move objects on? BB, get over here. Where's the mic? I feel like I'm dropping the mic right now. Let's get that one here so you can tell some jokes whilst your friends are dancing. That sounds like a Taylor Swift lyric. Can this fit? I think I've kind of, yeah. I mean, it takes up a portion of the space for dancing, but that's okay. It's more important that we have ourselves not a merry little Christmas, but a sweet little melody on the piano. Honestly, I would have been like, yes. Even if I didn't know that I was gay at the time of playing The Sims 1, which honestly, I don't know how I did because I was zooming in on those cutscenes when I was having two girlies kissing one another. Excuse me. I have made the gravest error of not playing as a child is the fact that I would have absolutely spammed Rosebud. What was it? Was it semicolon exclamation mark? Oh my god, that was so annoying when you messed it up as well. Why is the muscle memory here? Like, I instantly remember. Look at how talented I am. She keeps going. Sims team, can we please get an STX drop that allows like motherload semicolon exclamation mark to actually do something? Did I say motherload? I meant rosebud. Everyone's in the comments right now being like, Molly, why didn't you just do money 10 million simoleons? Because that's not what I would have done as a child, okay? Don't try and tell me that you know me if you don't know that this is one of my main personality traits. Oh yeah, how did you get your repetitive strain? Oh, I was just trying to make my sim a multi-millionaire so that I could build a really horrific shell. I was leaning on my emotional support Michelle. Froggy chair. Absolutely would have used those bad boys. Where is my tragic clown? He was basically in every single build I ever did. We're gonna play sad songs. This one, this is dedicated to you, sad clown. If I had enough room, I would have absolutely added a bowling alley, but they're way, way oversized. Not gonna lie, Jessie kind of killed the like Sims 1 theming with this one, so I'm actually gonna add this instead. Imagine if I upload this to the gallery and someone just like downloads it without the context of this video. They're gonna be like, it's this one. It's this one right here, officers. Oh, stop. I absolutely would have loved this. Moving on to The Sims 2, which is the bedroom. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was 12 years old, I absolutely loved a red bedroom. I don't know why. Don't ask me why it was a thing. I thought I was so grown up because I was like, ooh, everything is gonna be red and gold. And maybe it was because of the goths. Maybe Bella Goth was an awakening before I even knew that she was an awakening. So, yes. I mean, it's red and silver, but absolutely has the energy that is needed to bring to the table. So, you get over there, and then I would have gone for a classic 2 nightstand. So yeah, there we go. To be fair, I really feel like when we got the Sims 4 base game as well, every base game house that we got was like made up of red. It was a really, really gross time. When in reality, we all know that this is what we should be seeing in this bedroom. It is a red flag for sure. Sound the alarm because Don Lothario is about to have his way with you. I feel like I would get fancy and put like these on the wall above their bedside table, and then I definitely would have put, I'm not gonna lie, thought that was an alarm clock. Why haven't I done the walls first? That's a little bit weird of me. Again, I feel like I didn't really like mix and match to as much as I did in The Sims 1, but I do feel like I went for a very strong, I wasn't a statement wall type of girly. I didn't understand. Probably would have put a fireplace in. Yes, this is coming together. I would have had a cozy little rug under the bed, you know. When you let the dogs out in the morning, you want your dogs to be warm and like snuggled into a nice warm rug beneath your feet. This was definitely around the time that those like shag rugs, which still means something completely different in the UK. Faux fur, I should say, from IKEA were definitely in fashion. I had one in my teenage room. It was definitely shaped like this one, but that one's like not got a red version, which neither does this one, so we'll go for this. Remember the little medicine cabinet mirrors that we used to have, where your sim would used to like grab the toothbrush out of it to like brush their teeth and like facial cleanser and stuff? Why didn't we get that in high school years? That would have been so cute. Was I okay as a child? There are definitely some questions coming up right now where I'm like, should my parents have been letting me play this video game? Because I definitely would have had a mirror that close to the bed. Oh, a TV for sure, which is so funny because Sims can't even sit and watch. Can they watch TV whilst lounging on their bed in The Sims 4? No, I think they can sit and watch TV. They can't do anything else. They can't sit and chat. They can't like cuddle. They can't, what's the other thing that they can't do? Oh, like read a book or anything. I really was into like statues in The Sims 2. I think it was because like they really introduced some like big old boy statues in this game. So I was just like, yeah, I want to make the most out of all of the statues that we have. And I'm just gonna, like, I would have just taken this and I would have just put it in the end of their bedroom because I was like, yeah, that looks cool. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, was that rollback one available in The Sims 2? I'm questioning. This one I feel has more of a vibe of The Sims 2. I don't even know if this door is going to be usable. Looking at this build so far, the last thing you have to worry about is whether something is actually usable, let's be real. I'm now realizing I was going to do a teenager's bedroom because I was obsessed with like that teenage room stuff, you know, that had the big like surfboard across. So I know that we have a little skateboard. No, where's my decoration? So kind of going off theme for a second here because I fully forgot that I was going to do a teen bedroom. So we're bringing an essence of a teen bedroom with these skateboards right here because we don't have a surfboard that we can put up on our Sims walls. There we go. Beautiful. They are a pretty musical family. They did have a piano in their living room, so this makes sense. This just looks like it belongs to the goths. That's definitely what I was inspired by in The Sims 2. Bella Goth has been my spark all along. I feel like I would have used these. Oh yes, perfect family to use these. These are absolutely gonna set on fire. I can already tell. I quite like that it's like skewiff, but also that is honestly gonna be infuriating to me. But as a child, I would have been like, ooh, so funky, so fresh. Room number 2 for The Sims 2 is done. What would I have used? I think with this, I would have just used like a plain, perfect for a bathroom. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't choose like The Sims 4 to be the bathroom out of like shade towards The Sims 4. Like I genuinely didn't mean for it to be the poop particle, but I genuinely love bathrooms in The Sims 4. They're one of my favorite places to build. And you know why that is? It's because I get to use my favorite tile ever. Where is she? My subway tile. She's called Gristle Glue because she is the only thing holding me together at all times. I also tend to use just like concrete in my bathrooms. And also I was like, you know what? I feel like The Sims 4 really embraced tiny living. Like not even just because we have a stuff pack called Tiny Living. I feel like the community just like loved doing tiny builds like before that anyway. And I feel like bathrooms is really, I have not put any windows in this whole entire build. That's definitely on brand for me. Okay, bathroom. Let's see what I can do in this tiny little poop room. I really like this shower. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Is this game with seasons? I always thought it was Get Famous for some reason. The 2 tile door is really throwing me off and I have no idea. I don't even think this is gonna work as like a tiny bathroom. I guess I could put this here and then I could grab myself a wall and like, yeah, I don't know if the door's gonna block the shower, but hey, like I said, this being usable is the least of my worries. And then I really enjoy this toilet. I just think there's something about it. We're gonna go for a white one. The black and white one. I like that. Ah, stressful. And we need a bog roll. If there's one thing that you should know about me is that I'm always gonna put a bog roll. Although I wish we had a black one. I don't even know if you'd be able to reach this. It's a fuck around and find out moment. Where am I going to fit a sink? This is gonna be so unusable. Also, you cannot have a pet in this house. I forbid it. You have been forbade. Let's get ourselves a little mirror so we can checking it out. Wow, I really have reverted back to being 12 years old. I really like this mirror. I don't know what it is about it. It reminds me of being in a fancy hotel. It reminds me of Sims Camp because like the Sims Camp hotel has like lights around the mirror and it just makes me feel like a little celeb. I love a good plant in a bathroom, as you all know. Just to remind us that we are in fact alive and hopefully so are our plants. Even if they don't have any access to any windows. Unpopular opinion, but I really like these random little shelves that you can have in the Sims 4 bathrooms. I just think they are so cute and they're honestly gonna like cut off this space that I can't actually use any any other way. Oh, I just realized I went from The Sims 2 to The Sims 4. I mean, again, factually correct. I literally ignored The Sims 3. I pretend she didn't exist for like such a long time. Going from only controlling one sim and not even having time affect you when you were on a community lot in The Sims 2, like time just fully paused if you went to a restaurant. And then having to control more than one sim whilst your other sim was at school and your other sim was out work and your teenager had to fend for themselves whilst their parents were out of the house. It's making me tired just thinking about it. I absolutely refuse to put a rug near the toilet. I'm not having anyone's stains or like poop getting all smeared into my nice furry rug. You can get away. A classic, a staple in The Sims 4, sizing down objects that are slightly a bit too big for the game. I really do feel as if we're capturing the essence of each game so far, which reminds me, just to capture the essence of The Sims 4, we are gonna save just in case. I forgot to mention, I actually want to do a little pool outside The Sims 2 because I don't know about you, but Sims 1 and Sims 2 actually, they might have a moat around. Not because I was obsessed with moats as a kid, but if you were anything like me, you used to build a house. I'm just doing this to show you. You built a house that was a little like U shape, like this, and then you would grab yourselves the little pool tool and you would go wee, and you would have a house built around a pool. Where are all of the pool accessories nowadays? Oh, they're in outdoor water decor. Again, an absolute sin that we don't have diving boards for The Sims 4. Honestly, bring back the classic diving board, but I actually used to put like about 15 ladders on these buggers. I don't even know why I did it, but I would have like it was a community pool. I think it was because I had such a fear of not having ladders and my Sims dying that I just decided to put them on every edge. I was like, if you start drowning, there's no excuse because you had a ladder at every given opportunity. And finally, we have the Sims 3 kitchen, which you all know if you've ever played The Sims 3. The very first thing that I was gonna do is because we don't have the default lights that we used to have in The Sims 3. I meant the debug lights. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've ever played The Sims 3 and you don't know what the debug lights are, I'm sorry to say it, but you're not a real Sims 3 player. It's no wonder that I have to wear glasses with a blue light tint now. They're also prescription because I played The Sims 3 in my formative years, and yes, I played it as if I wanted to be blinded by the lights, which honestly, this lighting makes it even funnier with the kitchen that I am about to go for, because I feel like we had such an obsession with just like country kitchens in The Sims 3. I don't know what it was about them, but like the beigeness. You went ultimate country or you went like ultimate sleek modern, and there was absolutely like no in between whatsoever. I'm gonna try and do my best to build this, but this is honestly the most bizarre like layout for a kitchen that I could ever possibly have. So I really don't feel like this is gonna be good. This is absolutely not gonna do The Sims 3 justice. I'm sorry if you are a Sims 3 fan. I would honestly tell you to look away now because I'm just gonna ruin everything. Get yourself the most basic looking country chairs. Delicious. We need some tiles. Oh my word, yes. I mean, I like these in The Sims 4, but I would have been obsessed. The lighting is killing me. It's so accurate to how my Sims 3 game looked. How I ever got subscribers off the back of my Sims 3 content, I will never ever know. Let's get some nice wood grain. Ooh, or tile. You know what? I feel like the little tile like under here would be, no, it doesn't line up properly. Just tile under the oven and then, yeah, perfect. Actually looks a bit too distressed. Oh, stop. Sims 3 players would have been all over this cats and dogs one. No, I'm gonna get rid of this one because you know what we need on here? We need a nice little hutch. Oh, why does that look so dark? I literally chose Is that not the same thing? I was gonna say there's one thing that The Sims 3 was better at, and it was lighting. It fully depended on which world you played. Why is it changing color like that? Do you see how much light I have in this room? And that's how you want to treat this hutch? It said absolutely not to dynamic lighting. The fact that he even tried to call this room dynamic lighting. Psh, what a joke. Feel like we need some misc decorations. Oh yes, perfect. This will go. Oh my word. Size it down, baby. This is Sims 3. We're not in The Sims 4 anymore. Whenever I do a building video on my channel, I have to get rid of my really like cute ass looking end counter because I always forget a sink, and then I'm like, oh great, we have one sink the entire house and it's the opposite end. I mean, to be fair, even though we're building in The Sims 3 technically right now, we are still playing The Sims 4, so Sims would absolutely use the bathroom sink anyway. You know what? I was literally about to say, for a long time, I was very literal about what I placed on my walls, but I still do that now. It fits the country theme. Like, you go into any English cottage and they're actually probably gonna have these canvases or like posters with like breakfast food on them, and they'll have those little jugs that like tell you what every little food item is. So the milk jug will say milk. The plates that they use will say breakfast, lunch, dinner, all around them. If you have the specific plates that I'm talking about, you know exactly who you are. I see you. You can't hide from me. I've decided there's too much wall space and it's too bright and it's overwhelming. Where's the really cute posters that have food stuff on them? Why can I not find them? I literally use them so often. They came with cool kitchen stuff. A funky little montage that are overlapping each other, and I can't technically see when they stop overlapping each other, so therefore I'll just do that. I finished, and it looks like such a monstrosity, and I said that I was gonna do a roof garden, but this video is already 55 minutes long, so I won't be doing it. The fact that the only entry into this place is the rainbow door. The plumbob is an ally. Favorite room, definitely The Sims 1. I feel like it just sums up so perfectly why I fell in love with The Sims, like, as a franchise. I would say if you want to do the shell challenge and, like, you don't want to take it seriously, do it how you used to play the franchise, because it just brings back so many good memories. Big thank you to The Sims team for letting me live out my childhood dreams, literally for the past, like, what, 9 years that I've been doing YouTube. I did not think that this would be my career path in life, and yet here we are. Who knew that this word vomit of a room would get me where I am today? But I appreciate you all so much, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.